Welcome to Detroiter Tales. I am a Michigan boy pioneering the plains of Wyoming as a modern-day homesteader. Today I wanted to talk about dogs. I've always been a dog lover. I've owned dogs my entire life. Many different breeds of dogs, types of dogs, purposes for having the dogs. Mostly growing up just as pets. And I think it was my mother and father's decision. We had a couple Cocker Spaniels. Bailey was one of them, and he ended up living until he was probably about 15 years old. He just started getting ornery. My sister was the latest person that had Bailey. That was many years ago. But anyway, that was my dad's favorite dog. And I've had some golden retrievers. I've had some black labs. I had some hunting dogs. These particular family of dogs I have today, there's a couple pit bulls, and then two brown dogs who are actually brother and sister. Nora and Remy is his actual name, but we call him His Highness. Their mother and father were our first homestead dogs here, and they were from the same litter. And Nora is actually daughter of Endo, who was the father. Looks a lot like Remy, our youngest other brown dog. And Little, she's a black lab, about the same size as Nora. What's neat about these two dogs that we have right now is they are my companions. They stay right near me, do a lot of things, and just, I think, kind of protect their owner. And that's so neat. These are quite unique dogs for me. So anyway, segue, I wanted to do a little bit of landscaping out in front of the doghouse that you may have noticed with the mailbox. This is what I'm going to call the Wild Wyoming Yucca and Sagebrush Preserve. I'm actually going to add a little bit of more dirt there, set those beams in the ground just a little bit, remove some of the weeds. We're going to plant some flowers in there, and maybe some marigolds and some zinnias, things like that. So that's my landscaping right there. It's kind of fitting. It's right out in front of that goofy doghouse. Well, I built that doghouse when we first got out to Wyoming and started our homesteading adventure, actually on a different piece of property. All recycled materials. It's not the Taj Mahal. It's built on top of a pallet, and it is actually a memorial for Nora's and Remy's parents and brother, who actually, when we first got to this property here a little over 3 years ago, had gotten into rat poison, we believe, and Nora was the lone survivor of the 4 dogs. Got her to the vet in time and gave her a lot of vitamin K, which apparently helps clot the blood, which I don't want to get too much into that story, but it's pretty traumatic for us. So I wanted to do a little bit of landscaping out front and clean that up. Kind of, the dogs guard the horde, and really what I've been doing is just putting all my bicycle parts in one area. I've been meaning to clean out in front of that old job trailer and get it moved around where I wanted it. I'm likely to build a storage shed in that area. Some other cool things. You may actually see a 4-wheeler frame behind where I'm standing. That has potential to have a snowmobile engine put in it, so stay tuned for that. Nora just came and got me and said, "Dad, a storm is coming." So I'm gonna leave you guys here. Look at that. That thing is blowing in for us. So I captured some footage. This is actually like 8 times speed here, maybe even 10 times, I can't remember. But it's pretty interesting watching the wall Sorry, guys. I hope you didn't spill your coffee. I had to move my tripod. The wind was getting to it too bad. The wall of rain that is forming on the horizon. Anyway, thanks for joining me here at Detroiter Tales number 3. Make sure you click that thumbs up, subscribe for more of this type of content, learn more about Kevin and Hope This Works, our homestead. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And as always, hope this works.